Come first quarter 2022, FIFA will name the final 11 lucky US cities that will host matches during the 2026 FIFA World Cup that will be hosted by the US, Canada, and Mexico. And the city of Houston is vying to become one of these 11 lucky US cities. FIFA inspection team recently finished its final round of potential host city visit, and they were in Houston in mid-September. The president of Houston 2026 World Cup bid committee, Canetti, has this to say.
I see you doing with smile. Seems today was productive.
We had a great day today. We had 25 members of FIFA, U.S. Soccer, and CONCACAF in Houston to visit our city and to see what we've got to offer. And I think we put on a good show. I got a feeling that they're leaving impressed with what our city showed today. So it's been a great day.
How confident are you that this bid will be a success?
Well, I think it's too early to get confident, but today was an important step in the process. I think that we did as well as we could. I think we really, like I said, put on a very positive image of Houston today. It doesn't hurt, by the way, that we're finishing the day with our delegation going to the World Series to see Houston putting on a live event in person for real. So it's just a great opportunity for us to have this World Series here tonight for them to be part of it.
With me is Mayor Turner,
yes, sir.
The mayor of this great city of Houston, dealing with smiles.
Yes.
It seems tonight's event, you kind of get a lot of positive from it. Can you just share one or two with us?
Well, look, this is a very, very diverse city, but every day we seem to be an inclusive city. I'm reminded of one thing that I did not mention this afternoon, but when Nelson Mandela was released after being in prison for some 26 years after being president, he turned to sport as that avenue to unite a very divided country. And what he said was that it was the one language that could speak to our youth, and at the same time it could provide healing to a country that was torn apart. Well, 26 years later, this FIFA World Cup can do the same thing, for example, to a city that's highly diverse. But we can work every day to become more unanimous. And I'm proud of the fact that when you look at this city, we have a large African population. The biggest Nigerian population.
I'm a Nigerian.
Is right here in the city of Houston, not in Atlanta, but in the city. We have a large Vietnamese Asian population, large Hispanic Latino population in the city. So when you look at our makeup, no greater diversity anywhere than right here. 25% of people in our city are 18 years of age or younger. Okay? So we are highly diverse, but this FIFA World Cup provides an opportunity to really unite all of that diversity and have it get on be united in the same way.
Despite all these things you don't mention now, what is the economic and privative of hosting the World Cup 2026?
It would be the equivalent of hosting 6 Super Bowls in the city of Houston with an economic multiplier of the almost $1 billion. 1 billion, not 1 million.
1 billion.
1 billion.
Sports journalists are not left out. They know what hosting the World Cup in the city of Houston will mean. Why do you think the city deserves a slot?
Well, look, I think the World Cup is already coming to North America, Canada, Mexico, United States. Houston is a world-class city. It has a history of soccer. It has the infrastructure. It has the fan base. It has the diversity. For the World Cup not to come here, in my opinion, would be a mistake. So I think we're ready. We're one of the few cities that has a little bit of everything. We know the World Cup is also about business. So FIFA will have business here, but also a great support of a cross-section of the community. And I think that's huge. It's not just soccer.
Houston being one of the most diverse cities, especially for soccer fans. We've seen it every time there's a big sporting event, Gold Cup, anytime the Mexico national team, even when the U.S. women's national team comes to play here, including the men's. It's such a diverse city that I feel like when it comes to soccer and the World Cup, we've also demonstrated too that Houston has the capability of hosting such big sporting events, including Super Bowls, Final Fours. So I think when you bring the right teams and when you bring the right atmospheres, the fans will respond.
As a sports journalist, what would that mean to your career if the World Cup should come to Houston, Texas?
Oh man, that would be amazing. I had the opportunity to cover the World Cup in Russia, and that was just one of once in a lifetime opportunity, because it's not every time that a journalist will get to cover the World Cup. So having it here in our own backyard, it would mean everything. You know, being able to see different countries, different fans from all over the world. It's really one of a kind event, and now I understand why the fans want to travel to World Cup and why they save money to go to the World Cup.
Thank you. Even Houston soccer lovers believe that the city is ready to host the World Cup 2026.
Okay. Why do you think Houston is ready to host the World Cup 2026?
Man, we're a world-class city. So many opportunities, so many fun things. We hosted before, had great soccer here in the city.
Why are you supporting the city?
Because we want to make sure that everyone that comes to Houston knows that Houston knows how to host world-class events. So we are here to support and make sure that Houston gets the World Cup.
Houston gets the World Cup. You know, apart from the fact that we're waiting, but when we look at the economic benefits hosting the World Cup, over $1 billion will be, generated from that, from defeating Houston becoming one of the 17 lucky cities.
Yes.
And also, this is the fourth largest city in the whole of the U.S. and the most diverse city. So I think the bid, for Houston would be a very good one if we become one of the 17 lucky cities. What do you think about that?
I think that's amazing. This would be huge for the city of Houston. Not only the economic impact, but just showing off the diversity that we have here in Houston. We're able to welcome everyone from around the world to our great city.
Appreciate that.
All right.
We have the people to love it. We have the resources to host it. We have the hotels about it. And you have the best food in the world. Go Houston!
Everything to me as a soccer mom and a Houstonian, that we bring the World Cup to H-Town. Just like we brought the Super Bowl, now it's time to bring the World Cup. We can do it, we're fighting for it, and we're ready for it. Hold it down, H-Town.
Why do you think Houston should be among the lucky 10?
Well, Houston is one of the cities that stayed afloat during the 2008 housing market crash. It's just a thriving city. You got so many people that's moving here from New York. I'm from California, and you got people moving here from everywhere, man. Houston is about that paper. They get money down here, so why wouldn't it be?
Thank you very much.
Yes, we're ready to welcome everybody around us to this great city of Houston. Yes, we're going to hold it down here. The Astros are...